So I was noodling around and I played that part the other day, and I started hearing like a chugging part under it, like a dent, 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 dent. And I realized I'm playing an E. If I just play a E chord on the guitar, it's not going to be deep enough for what I'm looking for. I thought about doing it in B, getting out a 7-string guitar, transposed it to B. It wasn't very good, so that leaves me going all the way down an octave, using this 8-string with the low string tuned down to the same E as the low E in a 4-string bass. Don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. The high part doesn't sound great on this guitar. The pickups are not quite the sound I'm looking for, so I'm going to go back to the other guitar, and then I'll bring this in for the chugs. Oh, and welcome to Making Music Mondays. As I set the track up here, this is the last one I'm going to do for a few weeks, and I'll be back to it like end of February, early March. I want to have some lesson videos, and I've also got a gear review video that I've got coming up, so I want to get those in there, and then I'll get back to doing some more new music on Mondays. Okay, I've got the tempo tapped out at 116. I think I'm going to play through the part once and then have the drums and the chugs come in. You see here it says 368 S4 PU1. That's something that I do to keep track of what sound I'm using. That's patch number 368 on my Axe FX, scene 4, and pickup 1 out of 5. No, that's not how I was going to play it. Close. Might need that E at the end there. Is it going to be an E next? I actually don't know what I'm going to do next. I have no clue. Let's just get through this part of it, and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay, I'm just going to lay a scratch track of this down so I can put drums with it. Sounds kind of weird without it, I think, but let's just get it in there quick and get a reference of what the drums are going to do. What was that? It's going to sound really weird. Come on. Gotta get that, get my thumb in there the right way. It's a really trashy sound. It's a Fort and Cali on the Kemper. It may or may not work when it's in stereo and everything's happening at once. It might, but I just wanted to get a reference on there to get a drum beat, so that crappy scratch is just so I can get drums. Now here's an instance where I wished I had an electronic kit in here, or I had Easy Drummer tagged to some keys or on the keyboard, which may be possible, but I haven't looked into doing it, so I could just play it because I know exactly what I want it to do. I have to sit there clicking and clicking and clicking and putting this stuff in. Okay, with the drums in there, let's play it left and right and see if when it comes together it doesn't sound like trash. Sure what I'm doing on those little hammers on the end there, but I'm just getting through the is it trash part still. All right. I gotta stop with the clicks. The string's so flubby down there, it's very hard to get a lot of clarity. Okay, it sounds decent now. The only thing is the pick scrapes are no good. I can't do the pick scrapes on that pickup setting. I've got to go over to the bridge here. The 3-2 where I was playing the riff, it's just kind of dead. So I'm going to have to punch those in. So let's listen to the whole thing up to now, and then it'll be bass time. Little timing issue. Yeah, I'm curious to see what it sounds like with the bass. It's in the same octave. All right, got the bass out and realize I've got a problem here. When I do the open string pull-off kind of thing, the bass and the guitar are not tuned anywhere near the same. I've got a low E like I have here, but then it's a low B string next, which is the lower string on this. So I'm just going to play along with the part up to that and then figure out how I'm handling that. Do that little, making me wish I did it on the guitar too. So I've got to get a bass sound that I like. I'm going to go to Parallax because it's awesome. I'm going to play, it's 1999 again. Okay, how do we handle the, because it's, all right, so, is it that note? Yeah. Okay, easy enough. Whew. No sweat. Can we do it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Little noisy, but didn't suck. Where's the other one? Right there. Okay. Cool. Now we got to figure out what we're doing for the next part. Clean up like some of the empty space in here. It's late. It's like 2:30 in the morning here, so I'm going to quit for now. Come back tomorrow and figure out how we're doing another part of this song. Okay, back the next day, and I think I'm ready to do another part. Pretty sure I want to do something in B. I have that note D hanging over. It'll make a minor third when I go into the B. Pretty sure I want to do a shuffle and change up the guitar sound, something a little less harsh. I did some stuff with the mix last night, a couple tricks. I'll talk about it at the end before I play the whole thing. There's a couple, if you're someone who's mixing and making music yourself, you might find it interesting, some choices I made sonically to make it sound better. So we'll start with the beat. I'm just going to pick something out and then play to it. I'm feeling Metal Mania. There's swing. There's swing, not far from our tempo. What do we got? That's pretty cool. Oh, not what I'm looking for here. Could be cool though. But yeah, let's just drag this one over. See what we got. Something we can play along with. We got to pick a better guitar sound or a less aggressive guitar sound. I want something that flows better and easier to play a riff to. I like that. I like that. So we're just going to play to the beat. I have to create tracks for it too. I don't want to record them on the same tracks, especially after what I did to them, which again, I'll talk about later. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I think I'm just going to go for it. I don't quite remember what I did, but let's see. And then I'm going to have to double it. Okay, maybe not that ending. I'm not sure what I did. I have to play it again on the other side. So I know kind of what I did, but exactly. So there's going to be some punching in. Okay, I got to write the different ending anyway. I got more of it than I thought I would. All right, let's hear it back. Nasty. Okay, then something over this beat. And we're going to just end it there. We're going to keep it concise for a Music Monday thing. All right, it's not dead on the beat, but I think it'll work. I need a final hit, too. You know what's going to happen. That part could go twice as long and we'd add layers to it. But that second time through, we got to harmonize it, right? All right, we'll just do the harmony mono. I'm going to take some of the effects off of it. Yeah, so for harmony sound, kill the phaser, a little less distortion. We'll create a new track. Harmony there, or just an octave there. Ended up being not quite an octave all the time, but all right, let's listen to that without bass. That's pretty cool. We're going to add another guitar layer on it too. I think something. We'll bring that clean guitar back. And just have it do something wispy underneath, and that'll be it. Normally I'd do like some lead too, but I'm not feeling it on this song, so we'll go grab the other guitar. Need that to be mixed very thin though, and kind of in the background. Gonna drop an EQ on it. I want None of the lows. Actually, I want it to sound like it's in a phone booth a little bit. So, do I do that with EQ? There's a few ways to skin this. So we got to make that a low cut. We're also going to do a high cut. Yeah. All right, now we'll drop the bass on it, like I said, off camera, and then we're going to talk about what I did on the mix to make it better. Okay, before we listen through now, a couple things that I did. One, the rhythm sound at the beginning, that brutal, and have you ever heard a guitar more brutal than that 8-string when it kicks in? That sound is kick butt. But it was a little bit like scratchy, so I loaded up the channel strip here, and I picked a different one called Guitar Hero. It's just a different preset, so I didn't mess around with the knobs. I just went through some presets until I found something that just made it sit in the mix better and not be quite so harsh, and that's the one I settled on. Also, instead of chopping it up by hand, I did use a gate on it. It's this Smart Gate by Sonable. It's fantastic. I let the AI pick how to gate it and then made it a little bit more aggressive, so you can see it'll be cutting out. Yeah, those where it dips, those red things there, that's where it's cutting out any extra sound. And finally, because I had the aggressive gate, when I got to the scrapes, the that sound, it was gating it out and killing it. So I made extra tracks. I just copied it over to those tracks, and so it would jump out by itself, and also took out the bass there, so nothing stepping on it. Anyway, let's listen to it from the top. That timing thing. So heavy. Left turn. It's a short one, but lots of layers there, a lot of fun. Thanks as always for hanging out with me, guys. It's a lot of fun doing this. Leave comments with ideas if you want to hear me do anything you're thinking about it. As I said at the beginning, I'm going to be off of the new music stuff for a few weeks while I get a gear review coming in for a carbon fiber guitar that I'm being sent. And I got a couple lessons I want to do too. So